Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Dior Backstage Concealer. I'm going to be showing it to you in two shades, 4N and 5N. Also going to be showing you a couple of different ways as well, one on its own, one with other products, and also compared to the Dior Forever Correct Concealer. But if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. I'm looking very worse for wear, which is actually brilliant because it will show how good, if it is good, this concealer is. So this is the brand new Dior Backstage Face and Body Flash Perfector Concealer. They say it is a complexion concealer, face and body, high coverage, natural glow finish, waterproof wear. And I think to actually have a concealer that's waterproof is actually genius, because whenever I cry under my eyes, it like breaks down my concealer and it's really upsetting. So if this works, I'll be super happy about it. It comes in, I think, 22 shades. It comes in 22 shades. It is £23 and 29 US dollars. So really, really good value for money. I'm really happy with that price. I think the Dior Backstage collection is very, very good value. And it just makes it like not as big a thought when you need to buy something new. I got it in two shades. I got the shade initially 5N, which they say is medium skin with neutral undertones. That generally is my shade, if not 5W. But I looked at it and it looked exactly like my skin tone. I wanted a concealer to be a bit lighter, so I decided to get another one. I decided to get 4N. So this, they say, is a medium skin with neutral undertones. I've just had a peek at it and it does look pretty light, but at least I think if any of you guys were to see the 5N, you'd probably think, let me get the 4N, so at least now you can see them both on. £23, 29 US dollars. It is 11 mils and 0.37 fluid ounces, so pretty decent size. The biggest one I think I have is 14 mils, and then I think I have some that are 8 mils, 6 mils, 4 mils. So 11 mils is really good. Dior are pretty decent with their sizing, especially with their concealers. I think it might be the Dior Forever Skin concealer, which might be 14 mils. It's quite big. I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you some swatches, and then I'm gonna get into a demo. So guys, those are the swatches on. I actually do feel like there is a big jump between these two, which I guess I should have expected, but it is quite a significant jump, and there definitely is a mid shade missing. The 5N does look like my skin tone shade. It is a bit redder than the Dior Forever Correct concealer in 5N, only ever so slightly, and you wouldn't really know unless you stared at it for as long as I've been staring at it. The 4N is much more beige than the 4.5N I have, and also a lot more light. I absolutely love the packaging of these. They are like mini versions of the bottle, and they've got the same like curviness to them as well, which I think is really unique and different, and they just look very futuristic and spacey, and even though they're curvy, they do stand upright. The packaging is super cool. I like the logo embossing on the top, and the most unique thing about this is that they have a brush applicator, which is completely new and something that not many brands do. Most people tend to go for like a doe foot. Most of them are spongy. This is a true brush. It might be a bit difficult getting used to it, but I'm excited to try it. On one side, I'm going to show you what both of them look like swatched on my face, just so you can see them. Okay, so this is the shade 5N. This is the shade 4N. And we do another 5N here so you can see it. The 5N is a good shade for me, and definitely a shade I could wear all over my face, I think. The only problem is it wouldn't really brighten under my eyes, which is kind of what I need concealer to do as well. The 4N does look extremely bright, and it is something I would only be able to like dab into the 5N just to brighten it under my eyes. I definitely couldn't use this all over my face. First up, I'm going to use a tiny bit of 5N. I do like this brush. It's kind of different. The colour actually doesn't look bad on camera. It looks okay. It doesn't look as rich as it did on my hand. Okay, so now I'm going to blend in one side. Feels actually much lighter weight when you blend it out. When I applied it as a strip, it felt quite thick, but when you blend it out, it feels very light. It kind of feels like nothing's on. It's quite nice. It looks really natural. It looks like I'm wearing nothing. It's just so lightweight and nice. I keep looking in the mirror. I can't get over how natural this looks. It really does look like my skin, and the finish of it is super nice. It looks very skin-like. Now I'm going to pop on 5N with a little bit of 4N, and we'll see what happens. This is 5N. Now I'm going to use a tiny bit of 4N just to brighten it up a little bit. So those are both sides on. I do think this side looks a tiny bit brighter and a bit more defined, but I do think there's not a huge amount of difference between them. And even though the 4N is quite beigey and quite fair, when I blended it in here in like the high points of my face, it actually didn't look too ashy, it doesn't look too cool, which is good. So it can be used as a good highlighter. I think because it's got quite a sheerness to it, it doesn't leave like too much of a white cast or anything. So I think it's actually quite nice. I think they're easy to use. So now I'm going to quickly add a tiny bit more. Let's see what happens. I think the beauty of these is because they're quite sheer and quite lightweight, they are going to work really nicely on top of a foundation. So we'll see tomorrow how that goes. So guys, that is the concealer on. I've put a little bit of cream and powder bronzer on, some highlights and eyeshadow and lipstick and lots of stuff. But I haven't put any foundation or anything like that on. I put a little bit of the NARS powder under my eyes, around this part of my nose, and I think that's it. Oh, a little bit on my forehead as well. So not a huge amount of powder, but I do feel like it looks pretty good. It seems to be holding my makeup quite well, so we'll see how it goes. I will come back and do a check-in at the end of the day and let you guys know how it's worn. At the moment it is now 12:01. So far I do really like this concealer. I think it's really nice. I love how natural it looks on my skin on its own with nothing else on, and it is definitely something I feel like I will be reaching for like an all over face concealer. I do really like the way the 4N and 5N work together. I do feel like they've given me a bit more dimension than this side has, but this side looks fine as well. This side does look a little bit brighter, but not a huge amount. I did also have a tiny bit of teariness, and it seems to have still stayed in place, so that's really good. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you guys a quick close up, and then I'll be back to give you guys a check-in. Nice and light, not bad. Hi guys, I am back. It is 9:24 and I've been wearing this for 9 hours and 23 minutes. I first put this on at 12:01 and it is now 9:25. I feel like this concealer's done really well. It looks still really good, and considering I've only got concealer on and no foundation on, I feel like it's done a really good job. I really like the way this wore throughout the day. It really felt like I had nothing on, and it still looks really nice and perfected for the most part, considering I've been wearing this for 9 hours. I haven't touched it up. I had a nap and I've been out and about for most of the day. I feel like it looks really good. I also got caught in the rain as well and blew my nose as well, so I think it still looks really good. 9 hours and 24 minutes now, so yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I'm going to give you guys a quick close up. I think it's held up really well considering I've had this on for over 9 hours. I think this is fantastic in terms of wear, and it looks really good. There's no foundation on, and it's perfect. I'm really happy with it. I feel like it's worn away in a really natural looking way as well. It still looks kind of like my skin. I look a bit more tired, but I still look like myself, and like I don't really have anything on, which I do really like. So far so good. I'm really enjoying this. Morning guys, it's day 2. I'm looking pretty ropey. I'm also literally have like 2 minutes to do this. So today I'm going to use the Dior Backstage foundation in the shade 5W. It used to be my shade, I don't know if it is anymore. I actually just got a sample of the Dior Forever Glow new foundation in the shade 5N, because I was really intrigued to see what 5N would be like. So let me know if you want to see that on. Maybe I can do it in a vlog. On this side I'm going to go in with these concealers. I totally forgot what I was doing. This side I'm going to use 5N and 4N. On this side I'm going to use the Dior Forever. Guys, that is it. That's my finished look. I feel like a bit heavy on the face. I'm going to show you in a quick close-up, and then I'll show you a different light, and then I might set my face. It is 11:59. I already think I prefer the Dior Backstage side, but we shall see how it goes. Anyway guys, I will see you later. I'm looking very worse for white guys, but this is natural light. Concealer's still in place, foundation's still in place. Looking okay. Ciao now. I am back. My hair looks very intense. It's been very windy and I'm very windswept. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, I could oil it a bit more, I'm going to, but just wanted to come back on here before I wash my face. It is now 9:32 and I've had this on since midday, just before midday, but midday is when I left. So this is my face. This side, as you guys may remember, had the Dior Backstage on, and this side had the Dior Forever on. I feel like there's not a huge difference. I feel like this side has worn away a lot less. I'm really happy with both of these. I think if you love the Dior Forever, still a fantastic concealer to use. The only thing I would say is that I really like the Dior Backstage concealer brush, because it's so thin and easy to like create lines and dimension and like sculpt the face. I do really like that brush. The Dior Forever one is a lot more fat and chunky, but both look great. Both of them have similar colors, not the hugest shade range in between, but I think both of them are both really good concealers. But I do really like it on its own, so I would definitely keep using it. I really enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Will you be buying it? Will you be trying it? Let me know. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.